we got two bit ones here. This is number 27 I just got from You can hear they're really similar, but if you do different things with them, now listen to this. The SSM2044 one, I don't know if it's how it's adjusted or partly or totally because it's got different filters. This has the SSM2044. The later one has the CEM3328 that I've had for a while. So we've got cutting through the mix a little better. These are found, of course, in the Ensoniq Mirage and the Ensoniq ESQ1 and SQ80 and I think SQ80, yeah, ESQ1. And the SSM2044 found the Polysix and this Kawaii SX240, 210, and what else has them? The DK600 CL over there, and anybody else have the 2044? Can't think of any. Oh, the monopoly, of course. Yeah, that's probably all I got in here with them. That Polysix just uses them and has such a nice implementation. The Polysix using similar filter in there. Fantastic kind of changes out of this thing. Gotta go all the way up and down sometimes to get the thing in full range. Really a lot of fun when you do these. Yeah, Polysixes are truly a cool instrument, even though they are one of the lesser of analog, full analog machines in a way. In terms of facilities, they do have some things others don't. They have the little BBD, high quality BBD thing there with the MN3004s, and I really need to clean this thing off. Boy, it's getting dusty. Why did I hit the manual button? Oh well, anyway. But back to the bit ones. Why did we go over there? Because we were just demonstrating the SSM2044 in a full analog implementation. These things have a digital controlled oscillator, of course. Probably you're not seeing me too well, are you? And these have the ability to do various little tricks, like this one has velocity sensitive LFO. different similar passages here, because I haven't edited very many of them. But, no real tuning routine. If anyone can find one, let me know. Because I'd love to know if they're just similar in certain respects because they're tuned the same, or if they're different in certain respects because they're different filters, or if it's because they're not quite tuned the same. So, hard to tell since there's no routine I've ever found. I do have a service manual and schematic for them, but that's it. And anyway, Crumar Bit one of the early DCOs. These were basically like the DS1 over there, in terms of the oscillator setup at least. Up there on the top shelf we have the DS1. And I think I've put that in a video somewhere, and it, you know, is a really interesting sounding old monophonic, and has the first, to our knowledge, digital controlled oscillator circuit, and it's a LS122 chip, 74 LS122, that is actually just, you know, you've got a relaxation oscillator on the input of this chip, and so it's actually analog controlled, but they call it digitally controlled. So tuning these things is a bit of a tweak. You've got a digital chip doing the actual generation of the oscillation, and that output is, of course, a square wave, and then it uses it to do various things. It uses additive synthesis to create the different wave shapes. You can add together, you know, multiples of different things. It uses those 4727 divider chips, I think, to create different subdivisions, sub-octaves of waveforms, and then add them to create a close approximation of a wave, and then filter it, I believe, on those. But these things have typically, most of these DCO synths, the Kawaii there, the Akai X80, you need one of those. I fixed up a really nice one the other day. And the Bit one all use, I think, programmable timers in the game also, and those create the waveforms that we're working with after the original clock is done with that 74 LS122 circuit. So that's a little bit of an overview of those things. The 1984 to whatever kind of a popular way to build a synthesizer that doesn't drift too much in pitch. Okay, I guess that's all we have to say about those guys. And yeah, should we cut loose and just play a bunch of stuff? Yeah! Okay, Bob Weigel signing off.